So it's a Turkish fight between Promi and Barbarian.
Oh yeah, Turkish mirror match here. Bismarck, thank you for following. Glad you like the theme of the stream, and yeah, you're just in time here. We're starting with the first game.
Yeah, it's 0-0 actually.
Yeah.
And we are playing the first minutes of the game. I really don't like where the second bar of Promi is placed.
The second bar? Wait,
Yes.
let me search for it. Oh wow, yeah, it's behind the forest. And not only that, it's up on a hill. So if the villager is trying to lure it, the boar will get bonus attack damage.
Yeah,
Man.
It's,
We'll keep an eye out for that to see what happens. Barbarian actually completed its first lure without loom, and I think the second one will be possible without loom too. It's very close. And no hill.
And Barbarian has a very good, how you call it? Well, in French we say serre.
Very?
The deers.
Sorry.
Deers.
Oops. Ah, yeah. Yeah, and I just noticed a little bug with Promi's boar luring, which only happens very rarely, so I didn't fix it yet, but I need to. It's when he lures both boars at the same time.
Ah, yes.
Like the second boss running back now, but at least the lure didn't die. So that's good. And yeah, the deer for Barbarian are definitely very good here. Yeah. I'm playing as Gaia, so I could move them away. No, of course not. But yeah, it's next to the mill, which is really nice. There's even a second patch of 3 deer.
Okay, so look at Promi, which is going to lure the boar.
Oh yeah.
Come on, run. Oh,
well, at least it's a 40 HP villager, so let's see here.
Okay, the double boar.
Okay, 8 HP with the first hit, 7 more with the second. But yeah, ooh, and 6 more with the third hit. But yeah, without loom that would be a dead villager, but with loom, fortunately, it worked well.
It's at the Promi side, the boar is going back.
Oh wait, at what game time are you?
I'm at the 5th minute.
Oh wow, why? I'm at 9 minutes, so
really?
It's a bit, yeah. Can you try speeding up the recorded game time?
Okay, yes.
Okay, nice. That's weird. Usually when spectating, the game speed automatically increases itself when you're behind. So
yes.
I don't know what happened. And yeah, that was the bug with the ball luring, where the second ball was lured at the same time, which shouldn't have happened.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
But later on, fortunately, it worked out. But yeah, due to the closed deer and better ball luring here, Barbarian is actually the first one to the feudal age for me. And is
I'm at the 11th minute actually.
And we're in for a treat. Barbarian is going for a stable. So he's going for scouts.
Oh yes.
And yeah, Promi is about a minute later to the feudal age here. And
yes, and Promi really need to seize its stable fast.
Promi was also quite late to get the archery range here up and running. And
just Promi train some spearmen. To prevent any scout rush.
Yeah, so he needs to scout the stable or the scouts. But I have no idea if he had done that before. And the 4 scouts are already moving. I guess the 5th one is joining up with them. Oh no, they were just repositioning.
Yeah.
And yeah, it looks like Barbarian is transitioning over to archers now. So scouts and archers. This will be interesting here.
I think Promi scouts from Barbarian are going to target the woodcutter, maybe.
Maybe. For me, the Barbarian scouts are already moving in here. I'm not sure at which time you are, what time you are. And the scouts actually retreated from the well-placed watchtower. The watchtower is protecting 2 camps at the same time.
Yeah.
Golden wood, that's a dream, man. That's a dream. Yeah, Barbarian scouts are retreating all the way back. That gives Promi some more time here. Sadly, we can't compare the armies as well because Promi is keeping his army garrisoned.
Yeah, let me check. 10 units by Promi side, actually.
Okay, mostly archers,
And
I guess.
13 for Barbarian.
Okay.
And it has 9 range units and 4 spearmen for Promi.
Yeah, 4 spearmen should... Oh, actually, against the archers of Barbarian. But yeah, you shouldn't overtrain spearmen, so I hope Promi doesn't do it. Let me see this. Yeah, no blacksmith yet for Promi. Oh, now he's building it. And
yes.
Yeah, Barbarian seems to be moving out again. Oh, never mind. Just regrouping, yeah. And just out of curiosity, did you catch up yet? Like, to what game time are you?
I'm 19 minutes.
Perfect.
And I just see Barbarian eventually going to rush.
Indeed, indeed, indeed.
Let's see.
Oh, that will be interesting. Villager against Scout.
Promi has fletching, actually.
Oh yeah. Oh, Barbarian too. He has +1/+1. Ah yeah, same for Promi. Yeah, the tower is in a great position there. Ooh, the spear's getting some work done against these scouts here. Interesting.
Yeah.
Ah,
this hill is very important.
Yeah, hill disadvantage for Promi right now. At least the tower is still there. Yeah, those many archers against scouts are also very good. Don't even need spears in that situation. For some reason, Promi's training more anyway. Yeah, the hill is nasty. But it seems like Promi defended for now.
Yeah, pretty well. Oh, maybe Promi should go to counter-attack, no?
Yeah, I don't know what the exact numbers are here, but it definitely doesn't look like Barbie has that many units.
20 units for Barbarian. And almost the same for Promi.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess the hill didn't make this that good for Promi. Oh, Barbarian is actually the one attacking it again. That's interesting. Let's see what he can do here. I think it will be tough for him with the tower again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he has still advantage.
Maybe this lumber camp is not at the best place.
Yeah. And Promi also actually lost some villagers there. Ooh, this is starting to look bad for Promi. Especially with the hill there.
Exactly, yeah.
The spearman also didn't walk towards the scouts, but towards the archers and skirmishers here. Ooh, yeah, this definitely was and is pretty bad for Promi. This hill is so nasty. I wish AIs could detect it. But who knows?
This hill is terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible. There was a small leak of the next user patch version.
Yeah.
And it talked about AIs detecting elevation stuff. Ooh, Promi is the first one to cast Edge. But yeah, Barbarian.
Well, yeah.
Just I think it could have been really good if Barbarian didn't, for Promi, if Barbarian didn't attack the same second time because of the hill. Then Promi could really use its faster uptime now. But because of that good fight that Barbarian took on the hill, Promi is in a really bad position now.
Yeah, Barbarian is far from researching Castle Age.
Oh, okay.
Well, not that far.
Yeah, but
it will go to click right now. Okay.
Yeah, Promi has a new lumber camp at the bottom left side of his town, but he lost several villagers and also a lot of villager working time, and of course most of his army. So I'm not convinced that Promi is. Yeah, he is losing more and more villagers. This hill, man. Promi might have actually won this game, I think. But yeah.
Oh, this third lumber camp. Okay, deleted the hit. Hopefully, one stable.
Yeah. Yeah, if he had some knights against these feudal units, this would be nice, but I think he's just in too bad of a position economically. Well, let's see, is he building a second town center? I don't think so. No, he's building a second stable instead. And yeah, Barbarian's in the castle age too now.
Yeah, Promi has a lake of stone. It has
Interesting.
88 stone.
How much? Sorry?
88.
Oh, 88. Ah, yeah. Ah, he has a mining camp there. So he's getting the last 12 here. Now he should have enough. Oh,
Okay,
yeah, he's building one.
It goes, yes, in fact.
Let's see what Barbarian is doing. Barbarian's also building a... Yeah, he has 2 town centers already. And he's building his third one.
And where is the army of Promi actually? I don't see any crossbow. I just see some skirmishers.
Yeah, he's training
Scorpions.
light cavalry and scorpions.
Yeah, scorpions can be good.
I think the skirmishers are left over. Ooh, but light cavalry doesn't have any upgrades against these crossbowmen. This is really bad.
Oh yes.
It would need more scorpions, but I think the siege workshop went up too late. Yeah, this is pretty bad now. Yeah. Also, as he talks, the skirmishers aren't so great. I mean, he isn't training anymore, but those were leftovers. But still. Yeah, and the crossbows are on top of the hill again. And Promi shouldn't train light cavalry without any upgrades.
Yeah, especially with two stables.
Yeah. That is not as intended. Yeah, Barbarian is retreating for now, but he has the economical advantage as well.
Yes, it goes 3 TCs.
Yeah.
Almost booming with already
Promi's
more farms.
Yeah, Promi's third town center is as far away from Barbarian as possible in the left corner of the map.
Ah, yes.
Pretty funny, actually. Yeah. I think if Promi had siege units much earlier, like when he advanced to the castle age, if he would have built a siege workshop right away, maybe he could have pushed this back far enough to recover.
Yeah.
Yeah, now he's training more cavalry, but Barbarian has camels and crossbows. Probably really needs at least a defense upgrade and maybe bloodlines on this cavalry here. Yeah, I think it probably...
Oh, Barbarian is already researching Imperial Age
with
132 population.
Yeah, probably is pretty dead.
85 population.
How much?
85.
85. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
50 population less.
Yeah, and Imperial Age. I mean,
but Onegers Mongonel are doing a good job.
Yeah, actually, they worked quite well. I wish Promi had them right from the start, but he didn't. Well,
okay, and he counterattacked.
It's a lesson for the future. Yeah, a little bit. He shaved off one more monk hit there. But yeah, he's in too bad of a spot. He's trying to recover, but yeah, it won't be enough, I think. He has 3 relics, which is the only thing going well for him. But yeah, this should be too much.
Yeah, Barbarian is Imperial Age, actually.
Yeah. And yeah, Baron researches Imperial Age, Promi researches Scale Barding. This is a big difference. But at least he has something on his cavalry now, just for looks. So let's see what kind of unit composition Barbarian is going for now. Hand cannoneers, hussars. Yeah, that's definitely the fastest option for a Turkish player here.
Yeah.
It would take more time to mass elite Janissaries.
Well, you saw full upgraded already.
Oh yeah, wow. Oh, actually I'm missing the attack bonus. But yeah, the defense is much more important anyway. Let's see, yeah, Promi has more cavalry upgrades now, but not compared to Barbarian, who is 1 age up on him.
Yeah, Shenbarding.
Oh, Barbarian is doing a nice raid here to the left of Promi's town with 2 hussars. I don't know if you see it. Yeah, wow, that was really nice. You just microed 2 hussars to farmers.
Yes, exactly.
Wow, that's really cool to see an AI do that.
Very good raid.
Yeah, I'm not even disappointed here against losing against Barbarian when he does things like these, and in general anyway. Yeah, well played by Barbarian here. I think this is about over now.
Yeah, it played really solid.
Yeah.
As usual.
And
okay.
There's a GG, which I sadly can see as I was spectating as Gaia.
I like the resign rules of Promi.
Yeah, I think I was also.
Good.
Yeah, I was hoping that we wouldn't have to sit here for 3 more minutes. So it's really nice.
Okay.
Yeah, great performance by Barbarian again. Definitely. Just changing the score for the stream here so that newcomers will be able to see how the first game turned out.
Yeah, let me check if Aleph is back or not.
Yeah.
Because I know he really would love to cast.
Yeah. Triple cast. Yeah, Promi was
the triple cast.
Yeah.
Can't work, man. You know that.
Yeah, I know.
Because Aleph talked so much.
Yeah. Yeah, but Promi, oh man, this game he was up to the cast stage 5 minutes earlier. But yeah, during all of this, during the time where he advanced, the hill just costed him so much hill disadvantage. But yeah, like Barbarian had at least an equal army anyway. But maybe with the tower he would have been able to defend.
Yeah.
Without that. So I will just restart the game and set up the second one.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, nice. And this game is a 4 versus 4 if I remember correctly.
Exactly, yeah.
Nice. Alright. Just setting up all that
So it's a team random Arabia 4 versus 4.
Exactly. Just making sure I recorded the last game. I did, perfect. And yeah, this will be interesting as well. Now we will also see a wider range of strategies, like pocket play, which we wouldn't even see on 2 vs 2, which I tested today. And I don't know how this will turn out. I have a suspicion, but who knows? Who knows?
Who knows? Don't forget to record the game.
Oh yeah. And fortunately, with the user patch, it would be recorded anyway. But
yeah,
it would be overwritten when if
exactly.
I forget about it. So
yeah.
All right, are you ready?
I am.
Perfect. Let's get into it. Now we have a lot more players to introduce. Maybe you can introduce the Barbarian team.
Okay, let me check. I already have seen a Celt.
And yeah, which
blue
position?
one is Celt. Okay, let me check. So.
Oh, he's pocket.
Okay, so we got Barbarian pocket as Celt, and its flank is Viking.
That's really good, actually, I think.
Yeah, and in the other side, I mean in the west of the map, we got Spanish pocket for Barbarian, and its flank is Korean.
That's actually pretty nice
yeah,
placement
Spanish
of these civilizations.
As pocket is interesting, and for having tested a lot recently Barbarian in team games, I can say that sometimes as well, I already have seen Barbarian as Spanish slinging its flank. I don't know if it's a usual strategy for Barbarian, but it was very efficient.
Yeah.
Well, every single strategy of Barbarian is always efficient.
Yeah, that's true. So against the Korean Barbarian on the bottom west side of the map, the red Promi is also playing as the Koreans.
Yeah, exactly. Korean, wow.
Yeah, and he's doing a ball lure right now, but what was interesting is that for most of the trip, the ball lure was a builder, so it seems like he wants to build a lumber camp very far away. Oh yeah, that's far. Does he have a second one? No, this is first lumber camp and it's super far away.
Yeah.
I wonder what happened there.
Well, it can be a safe place for Promi, let's see.
Yeah, at least that, but yeah, let's see. So, and his pocket is also playing as he's Spanish, so it's completely mirrored on this side of the map.
Yeah.
And on the other side, ooh, there's a difference here. The Vikings of Promi are pocket, and the Celts are flank.
Okay, what do you think about Viking as pocket? It can be very interesting, no?
Definitely, I think
in Castle Age.
I think they have a very strong, early economy in the Castle Age. I mean, they don't have to research wheelbarrow. That's first off, they have the bonus right from when they hit the feudal age, and that also means that they don't have to waste the town center time, in which they could train almost 3 villagers, while the wheelbarrow research would last. Yeah. And same for handcart. Handcart, they get it right away when they hit the castle age, and that's even better for AIs than for humans, because AI villagers like to walk around so much.
Yeah.
As it's visible right here on the screen for me, where about 10 villagers jump on one deer and all have to walk back.
Yeah.
So I think Vikings as a pocket, especially for AIs, but also for humans, have a very strong early to mid game. So that will be interesting to see if they can make something work maybe.
Yeah, it can be a quite strong side for Promise. Celt as flank and Viking as pocket.
Yeah. But yeah, it's also going to be scary to face here the Barbarian as Celts as a pocket in the late game. So let's hope it doesn't get there. And it seems like Red is actually first player to advance to the feudal age, but yeah, Teal and Grey aren't far behind either.
Yeah.
Let's see what they are all going for. Oh wow, I just heard a unit die. But I didn't see where it happened or how it happened. That's weird. Maybe one of the stream viewers saw it. Anyway, so it seems like the Koreans are both going for 2 ranges, and well, same thing on the other side. Celts against Vikings.
Yeah.
So let's see. Yeah, Yellow was the last player to the feudal age, so his castle age time will be delayed a tiny bit, but realistically it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, it seems so far no one wanted to...
I'm kinda lost with your colors.
Oh yeah, the colors. They also confused Aleph. So
yeah, yellow is kinda late. It has 500 food.
Oh wow, okay, so it's not up yet.
Yeah.
And it's building
600 now. It's really late.
Ooh, the scout of Teal is actually... Wow, that's mean. Teal used its scout to kill a yellow builder.
Oh.
And he's attacking the next villager now.
Oh yes.
But it's not fighting me. Wow, not bad here. I need to make sure my villagers fight back next time. Yeah,
okay, yellow eventually is researching castle.
Yeah, but man, that was a villager for free there. That's that's not bad for Barbarian. And hello Offro in the chat here. Ooh, Promi Orange building 5 farms at once. I wonder what happened there. But yeah, so far there hasn't been any action besides the villager kill by Sian on yellow. Maybe that's the same thing that I heard when I was around Red's town. Maybe Red lost a villager somewhere too, to a scout. I don't know. Definitely need to make sure my villagers fight back the next time. And yeah, yellow with a 19-minute cassage time, that's not good.
I see the two Promi having made a watchtower very quickly in this game.
Yeah, indeed.
Does it build automatically, or does it depend on the enemy military?
Yeah, it depends on the situation. It is still quite early, but yeah, it's not. He doesn't always build it, but yeah, he wants to be safe. Ooh, so gray and blue are attacking.
Yeah, at the same time.
In coordinated
coordination,
effort. Yeah. Let's see what the Vikings are doing. They don't have many knights at all right now. Now they're moving, but
yeah, they're moving.
Yeah, orange definitely shouldn't be lured out here, outside of his town. Yeah, he's retreating his units a bit. That's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, he lost quite a bit, so...
And the problem is, purple one just went back with his knight.
Yeah. He definitely needs to come again. Yeah, this looks really bad for Promi here. Also, what I noticed is that yellow... Oh, never mind. Everything works again. I just thought yellow reset his strategy, but he didn't. He just trained his spearman to replace his scout. But yeah, Gray's standing on a hill again. I don't know what it is with hills and Barbarian against Promi. But at least purple is going to help now.
Yeah.
He's sending in some knights here. And yeah, it seems like blue is retreating. Oh, never mind, just a bit.
Blue has already scalbarding.
Yeah, same for purple here.
Yes, just yeah.
But purple doesn't have...
Right now.
Yeah, purple doesn't quite have enough here. He's building his third town center right now instead of keeping the stables more busy. But
oh yes, I see.
Oh, green is coming too. This will definitely be tough here.
Oh. Okay, and red is going to start its attack.
That's good, because his pocket, like the enemy pocket here, the green player, isn't available to help, so...
Yeah,
red
and
needs
yellow
to
is
do
coming
something.
too.
Nice. Yeah, maybe red and yellow can do something there, but orange needs to hold on here, because with so many knights on the opposite side, it's going to be tough to keep the town center, actually. But yeah, let's take a look at what is happening here on the other side. It seems like red is standing too long in the guard tower range.
Yeah.
He's retreating now, but yeah. Yellow still has some knights around, but there's nothing to kill at that position.
Butkin arrows is missing for red, the red one.
Yeah, I hope he gets it soon. Let's see, it seems like teal is going for a counterattack now. At least red has Botkin arrow now. Yeah, that's going to hurt here for red if yellow doesn't help soon. And it doesn't seem like yellow will help soon. Ooh, this doesn't look good for Promi at all.
Yeah, both sides is kinda difficult.
Yeah, I mean, purple has a good economy, and I'm sure yellow has too, but that's true for the enemy pockets as well, I think. So that doesn't do much for Promi.
Well, I have seen many times Promi winning Arabias in 2 versus 4, but I'm not sure it can be done against Barbarian.
Yeah, exactly. Like against some enemies that would be possible, but
yeah.
Ooh, doesn't look good here for Promi on both sides. And yeah, green is also joining in against red now. Because,
yeah, it's crossing all of the map.
Yeah, because he did enough on the other side. It's definitely nice how Barbarian decides how to, or when to triple enemies and when not to. Oh, I just noticed the music is finished. Oh no, it's just very quiet. Okay, never mind. Yeah, orange is about to lose his town center against mangonels and knights here.
Oh, maybe yellow is well, it's.
He thought about it.
It's making a university.
Yeah, maybe he's going up soon.
Yeah, let me check. Yeah, it's Imperial pretty soon.
Ah, nice.
Around 35 minutes, I think.
Yeah,
Which a pretty good time.
Ooh, Orange, he lost his main town center. Let's see. He is building a lumber camp in the back now, which is good. But yeah, and he's building a mill at a weird place. Yeah, Yellow's just making sure that Red stays alive, but with the way the other side is going, this isn't very...
Yeah, Purple is Imperial in a few seconds.
Oh yeah, now both reach the Imperial Age at about the same time. Illuminati confirmed. Lord Me, sure, feel free to ask anything you'd like. And will work for ice cream. I also think it looks pretty cool when they use information. When they walk information. With the new DOC commands of the user patch here. And yeah, Green is going for a raid here on Yellow, while Yellow's army is outside of his town. In the end it's just one knight, but still. Yeah, Yellow is able to defend though. He has a +4 defense on his knight. And Blue, who just reached the Imperial Age, is attacking Purple now, who doesn't have a whole lot yet, because it takes so long to research two-handed swordsmen and then champions for the Vikings here. But yeah, he's pumping out two-handed swordsmen now, which should mean that he has at least started the champion upgrade, and indeed it completes right now, in this very moment. Yeah, it's not HD. And yeah, sadly these AIs aren't compatible with HD because it uses more advanced features. AI features, I mean. Yeah, Yellow is doing a nice attack on teal right now.
Yeah, it's what I was looking for, and it has paladins pretty soon.
Yeah, +4, and bloodlines, of course.
Well, Green is coming with Halberdiers.
Yeah, this is going to hurt, of course. At least Promi already got a town center by here.
Okay, and as Viking it goes champions.
Yeah, let's see what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grey, his enemy, just got a castle up, and Teal also still has a castle up. So I'm not convinced Promi can do too much before, yeah, Green just already arrived. So this, I don't see this castle going down, even though Yellow just completed its paladin upgrade. But he doesn't have too many anymore. Maybe he should have waited a bit longer before fighting with his cavaliers. Yeah, I think in the end it would have been, or might have been the better decision to wait for paladins. Yeah, he's losing so many units now.
Okay, Promi, the red one, is researching Imperial Age, but the pressure is going to be very hard.
Yeah. Also, Purple is losing way too many units here, fighting against Arbalists. I should definitely take a look at that again. Why he would go for that.
Maybe because it has already many rams, no?
Yeah, I think
it could be the reason.
Yeah, he would retreat from the castle if he had less. But yeah. I wonder if the military superiority code can be upgraded when taking into account the types of units you have and the type of unit the enemy has. Anyway, now they are actually making some kind of progress here on the bottom side of the map. At least the castle dropped to half hit points, but yeah, now it seems like they're going to be able to defend after all. But Yellow also added Halberdiers, so the next time he clashes against Green, it should be more even. Same as the scores actually. Yellow and Green have the same score, same civilization.
Yeah.
But yeah, Red is in trouble as long as Yellow isn't there. And
well, the problem is Red is going skirmisher and arbalest, no? Against paladins.
Yeah, I think he's doing it against. Yeah, it's not good. Just no way around it. And Yellow, where's he going? Oh, he's attacking a mining camp in the middle of the map, which is really bad for him now. He added Elite Conquistadors actually against the Halberdiers. Not sure if that was necessary. And Yeah, meanwhile, Red is taking heavy losses here.
My purple is doubled.
Yeah, he's fighting against 2, just saw it on the minimap. And there's the Celtic late game with the heavy Scorpions, Onegas, and Trebuchets. And also, of course, some meat shield in the form of Halberdiers.
What is your counter against Scorpions?
It's actually Mangonels.
Mangonels, okay.
And
Rams, no?
for some people, yeah, Rams would be nice, but then if they add like the same way that Barbarian does it, if they add some Onegas,
yes,
then it's really tough for the Rams. So yeah, I add Onegas against Scorpions. But yeah, Purple is in too much trouble right now to even think about that. He still has some army, and he's trying, but... Oh, I see a small little town of orange behind yellow. I'd never noticed that. So he's rebuilding there. But yeah.
He's trying.
Yeah. Red is dead, and Teal just advanced to Imperial Age. And green is raiding the trade, actually, which is running through the center of the map here, which isn't good. And I will catch up on chat in a second. It's more active than expected, which is a nice surprise. Yeah, Barbarian is just so solid. Such a good AI.
Okay, yellow will feel very alone in a few minutes.
Yeah. I'm happy that at least one Promi was able to show a nice game here. So that's something. But yeah, he is already in trouble because he's fighting against green and straggler units of blue, like Siege Onegas. And yeah, green also has paladins, so that's tough. Ooh, even purple has the town center behind red's town, but red is dying now too, so that's not going to be of much help. And indeed, bombard cannons are also very good, what Schmolagin said. And Promi is also training bombard cannons to counter in certain situations, or with certain civilizations rather. Well, both. And yeah, but not straight up against Scorpions, even though it's also definitely an option. Does the AI know to trade as far as possible, or do they just trade? That's actually possible to be set in the AI script, and yeah, all top AIs are trading as far as possible, except if it's like not from the western corner to the eastern corner, that's the furthest possible. Or from the northern corner to the bottom one. But yeah, on the edge of the map, like from the bottom corner to the eastern one. Yeah, southern to the eastern. So they will definitely do that, and Promi did that, as you can see here, with these markets, and the ones that were standing somewhere around here before they got destroyed. But yeah, Barbarian already raided it all. And 3 Promis already resigned. 4th one follows. And GG.
Yeah, GG.
Well played by Barbarian here. Oh,
Yeah,
actually,
I was pretty wrong when I said that the side with the Promi as Viking and as Celt would be the strong side for Promi.
well, well, to be fair, green also came over.
Yeah.
So they were 2 versus 3 at some point. And yeah, I think it was not just that, but also because gray and blue were more active. And that meant that they grouped up earlier. And purple was still sitting at his town with his knights, like they were just idling. So orange already took some damage to the 2 enemies before purple was able to come.
Yeah.
So that really hurt. Maybe purple should send his knights over to his allies' town earlier already, even if he's not planning to attack yet. But yeah, someone is chatting from the AI scripters account, which is nice on one hand, but on the other hand, if I write something now, it's going to be really confusing from the same account. Maybe I could log into my own account again, the promiscuitive account. Yeah, I will do that. And at the same time, while I do that, I will take a look at the chat here, and maybe we can both answer some questions in case there were any. Me was looking for the Barbarian AI on the Steam workshop. I think it actually exists there, but it's a very old version, which I wouldn't compare to Barbarian at all, to the newest one, because it's so much different. And Salad ESC AI tournament, Craigasm, yeah, exactly. Welcome to the stream.
What's up?
Hey, Alex.
Hey, nice.
How are you, bro?
Oh, I'm so fucking stoned, man. But it's great.
We're streaming already, just saying.
Yes, I noticed. I watched about the last half hour or so.
Okay, nice. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, and Barbarian 2.0, I guess.
Yeah, Barbarian 2.0, it's so strong. First game was actually pretty good.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah.
But the second one is was pretty hard, both sides for Promi, with a very good coordination.
And can you give me your IP, Promi, for the game?
Yeah, maybe Esty, you can repost it maybe to Aleph while I change Twitch accounts.
Sure. But you're streaming, right?
Exactly.
Yes, Promi is
just I think Offo is on the AI Scripters account, which is fine. But if
he's the one chatting. I was asking myself who the fuck that was.
Well,
it couldn't be you because you were talking at the same time.
Yeah.
Esty because he doesn't write that good English.
Nice. Yeah, I think I saw Offo posting on his own account before, but so it surprised me a little bit. But testing now. Oh, I'm still under the AI Scripters account. I have to refresh the page. Where we locked on the other side. And yeah, we're going into game 3 in the second here. Can take a look at the stats.
It will be a 2 versus 2, and now we've got a new co-caster as Aleph.
Yay!
And
let me get the chat.
Yeah, I'll give you my spots, and because I wanna be just a viewer.
Alright, I'm on my Twitch account now. We have 20 people here. Welcome to everyone.
Can I get the fucking IP, please?
I will paste it to you.
Yeah, I give you the IP via Mumble, Aleph.
Wow, that was loud.
Okay, I got it.
Sorry, stream viewers, in case it was quite loud, because it definitely was for me. And welcome everyone who just joined the stream. We played the first 2 games of the Grandfinals of the AI tournament, Davis Cup 2. We can take a look at the brackets here, I think. It's interesting for people who just joined. So we had 3 stages in this. First, actually there's 4. First there was a qualification stage, which Promi didn't, and Barbarian didn't have to participate in, because of the results of previous tournaments. Then we had a round 1, which was a group stage. Barbarian and Promi both won 6-0 in their groups. And qualified for round 2, which was also a group stage again, where Promi won 6-1, dropping a game to Yggdrasil.
Hey, Brazil, man!
Yggdrasil, yeah.
Amazing AI.
And later on, Barbarian also won 6-0 in his group. And yeah, so Promi made his way past Brute Force and Illuminati in the final stage, in the knockout stage, which is round 3, while Barbarian defeated Juggernaut and the Horde, and that's why they both met up here now and face in the Grandfinals.
And Promi, if you want, you can check the top seed classification at the bottom of the screen. Yeah.
Right, Esty, I wanted to ask you, did you figure out already how you're gonna do Davis 3? Can we do the group drafts right after the game?
You didn't check.
Yeah, I'm doing it now. So top seeds classification, exactly.
Yeah, because there are some interesting statistics about the 2 tournaments, and you can see how Barbarian dominated every single game in the both tournaments.
Exactly.
With just 0 lows.
So he played 15 wins, 0 losses in the first edition of the cup.
Yeah.
And now he's already, including these 2 wins, he's already 20-0 in the second version. And
This is
Promi,
ridiculous.
yeah, it's ridiculous. And Promi is rank 2 here with 12-4, and now with including these 2 games, 18-6 in the second cup. But yeah, Barbarian is such a monster. It's ridiculous. And now the music actually finished, so I'm going to put on the next soundtrack here. The Kragert, Promi, you're German, right? Ja, I am. Wanna cast a game in German with me? Sehr gerne. Yeah, welcome to the stream, everyone. We are starting game 3 in just a minute.
Yeah.
So 2 versus 2. I already did some tests today, as I told Esty.
Oh.
But
Emergency update.
huh?
I'm going to mute.
Yeah,
And just hear you guys co-casting.
Okay. Thank you
Okay,
for
Esty.
casting.
See you later, guys. Have fun.
Thank
Have
you.
fun, Esty.
So, I think there is no emergency update, which just beats Barbarian. So,
It's probably true. It's not something easy to fix.
yeah. Maybe, I don't know, maybe if you had a really weird strategy or something and found out it actually wins against Barbarian, maybe that would work.
That's not really a strategy that can beat Barbarian, because Barbarian is just so good at everything.
Yeah, I mean, if at all, maybe it would work for one tournament, but then the Max fixes this. And yeah. Alright, so I enabled spectators, and I'm just going to start the game now. I hope you're ready.
Okay, yeah. Yep, I'm getting in.
Nice. Alright. Do you know bot can error YouTube? Oh, I didn't hear of it yet.
What
I will
is that?
definitely check it out after the games here. And of course, feel free to add me anywhere you'd like. You said you want to add me on AOC Zone. I didn't even know that was possible.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
But it's just it's a place you go and spam. But it's nice.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Let's get into the fucking game. It's a 2v2 on Arabia, and let's look at the civs. We got Celts and Byzantines. Interesting.
Yeah, and it's a mirror matchup, so for both
Yeah.
teams, of course.
Yeah. Byzantines versus Byzantines, Celts versus Celts.
Interesting.
And I don't know, seeing Byzantines in the 2v2, that's kind of similar to a 1v1, and
Yeah.
knowing what Promi tends to do with
Yeah.
Byzantines, especially in the early Imperial Age, it tries to get the
Yeah.
cataphract out and gets the elite cataphract upgrade really early in Imperial Age, and doesn't even get the plate boarding armor.
Yeah.
And then when it finally starts out pumping out those weak as shit elite cataphracts, because they don't have enough pierce armor and get wrecked by skirmishers in the Byzantine War. And even at that point they've already spent so much resources just on the elite cataphract upgrade.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of resources. So maybe a 2 versus 2 will work slightly better though than a 1 versus 1, when they already have a couple of trade cards at least, which bolsters the economy. And also in the late game, the decision to go for elite cataphracts is better when you have trade than when you play on a map where gold is running out and you don't have trade. So we'll have to see about that. And yeah, everything going well for every AI so far, I think. Just a small difference between these AIs is that Barbarian controls its sheep slightly
Yeah, the
better.
sheep micro. Does Promi have sheep micro? It does, right? At least a bit.
No, actually it doesn't.
It doesn't at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
It
one thing I
doesn't
wanted
either.
to work on for quite some time now. I recently added a tiny different change, which is that Promi used to suicide its scout to town centers by accident. Like it just ran through enemy town centers, and it doesn't do that anymore. But yeah, sheep micro is the next thing I will have to work on. Actually, your keyboard is quite loud, Olive.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just typing in the fucking chat. Okay, I should maybe turn off the. I should use push to talk probably.
Yeah, would be
I'm gonna change the
nice.
settings.
Alright. Yeah, let's see if someone has a especially good or bad map here. Ooh, Promi, the yellow Promi is taking deer from very far away. That's not intended. Blue has back wood, which is really nice, and back gold actually. Blue has a great map.
Hey, red is rushing. Do you see that?
Wait.
Red Promi.
Oh, he's rushing! Nice, nice. Oh, I missed that. How did I do that? Ah,
Okay,
wait.
3 militia, but they're kind of going back and forth.
There's some kind of bug. Does it have to do with... I think it has to do with Red's scout walking into the town center.
Back and forth like 3 times now.
Yeah, the scout is definitely bugged. Okay, the scout is dead. Well...
Was it because the scout was being shot at by the town center and all the militias were running back?
Yeah, I think so. But now the militias actually reached their destination. Anyway.
Yeah.
So that's something, even though the scout is...
Still alive?
yeah, with 3 HP. Yeah, there is definitely a bug that needs to be fixed.
What's the scout?
Yeah. Well...
Oh my god. Oh,
no!
no! True range block.
Oh. Ooh, yeah. Alright. Well, he delays the mining camp, but that doesn't actually do much.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's good, but he will just start with skirmishers first, I think. Well, actually, he doesn't have any farms. But yeah, he still has many berry bushes. Or they are delaying it longer than expected. Barbarian still doesn't have any units. He has 1 skirmisher now. Nice. This is has been kind of rough. Maybe if he didn't lose the scout. But yeah, there was definitely some kind of targeting bug there. And this 1 skirmisher won't do that much. Okay, he has 3 now. And 1 archer, which he squeezed out from his starting gold. And Promi's militias actually killed 2 skirmishers here. Let's see if they can get more. Doesn't look like it, but yeah, the militia, they were okay. I've seen worse rushes.
Yeah, well...
But it
if you're
wasn't...
watching the Juggernaut games, there's always gonna be worse rush.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
that was a
blue.
pretty funny bug.
Yeah. Blue is actually crossing. Yeah, it was really funny. But
Yeah, it's 2v1 on red right now.
yeah. Oh, look at red space.
Oh,
Blue's bug. Blue scout is bugging too. See, even Barbarian bugs sometimes.
Yeah, well, it's not that bad.
Promi's tower.
Oh, the forward blacksmith saves.
Nice. Yeah,
Look at that.
it keeps half of Blue's army away.
It would have been better if it was a lumber camp or something
Yeah.
like that.
Like many people heard about the Forward University on Reddit, AOC Zone, streams, etc. But the Forward Blacksmith is where it's at. Works surprisingly well.
It's cheaper than the university too.
Yeah, it's much better in every way. So, Gag, welcome to the stream.
I'm kind of looking what yellow is going to do now that both the other players are doubling red.
Yellow should help, so I'm surprised he doesn't right now. And yeah, he's quite far behind for some reason. Like, I mean, he doesn't have a blacksmith. That's mainly the main thing I was looking at.
He doesn't have a blacksmith, not even a forward one.
And red is in so much trouble. I'm disappointed in yellow.
What's going
here.
on with yellow? Yeah,
Yeah,
doesn't have enough wood to
man.
build a blacksmith.
yeah. Red is in a really bad position here
There
because
it goes. Finally a blacksmith for yellow.
yeah,
And red still getting doubled. Oh, there's a ton of skirmishes and
Yeah.
patches.
oh yeah.
Oh,
Actually,
it's not good. That
did-
was
he did a fast
Was it-
castle after the rush.
it was a really fast. Oh god, was it fast castle all along? It didn't. That's why it didn't have any defense.
Yeah, I didn't
I didn't even
realize.
see that.
Yeah,
I didn't even
same.
Take a look at its base.
Ah, he has a stable. It's just so far to the right. Now he's training knights. Oh, he has a second stable on the bottom left.
Yeah,
I didn't
but
see that.
They already have some spearmen too.
Yeah,
There's
I know.
So many archers. These
Oh,
knights are
man.
too little, too late.
If yellow helped you, that could have been so nice.
Yeah, yellow's still doing nothing, still camping in space. It is
Yeah.
going to castle age now too, but
Yeah. I hope
by
he
the
moves
time
out soon.
it finally does something, red's gonna be dead by then.
Yeah. At least the forward tower didn't go up in his base. Yet. At least.
Okay, blue is retreating now. I don't know what that's about. Green's still in full attack.
Yeah, this strategy could have worked well for red actually. If he would have survived a bit longer. I'm surprised how many knights he still got out. Considering his food economy was so bad
Yeah,
here.
now its economy is just wrecked.
Yeah, with the tower
so much
there.
idle. No,
Yeah.
it doesn't even have any wood income now. None at all.
Let me see. Yeah, he doesn't have a new lumber camp yet. Yeah, this tower. He at least needs to task his villagers onto it, but I know he won't right now. So let's see. Yeah, this is terrible. No other way to put it. And Terminator 4, really nice rush for an AI. Yeah, it worked well, I would say. Like, this Scout micro, if it wasn't there, then it would have been nice. It was still nice, I think. Still nothing to...
Okay, now Yellow's finally sending its army over to help Red, but it's far too late. Right?
Yeah.
Red's pretty much dead. That army's gonna arrive. It's going back again. I don't know.
Yeah, it's going back because Green is going back, but...
Okay. Well, it's mostly skirmishes anyway. I mean, it is Byzantines.
Yeah. I actually didn't check if he even went for archers in the feudal age, but I guess so. Yeah, and look at Red's town center. I don't want to say his economy is disrupted, but it does seem to be that way. Man. If he would just task his villagers onto the town center, this is also something I definitely need to take a look at again.
This economy isn't disrupted, this economy is non-existent right now.
Yeah.
It's gone way beyond disrupted.
Yeah, and Green's also coming to kill the knight. Oh man. Yeah, this tower is nasty, but still, Promi could have destroyed it if he used his villagers. And yeah, yellow is on 3 town centers, but I think the same can be said for blue. Oh, blue's actually on 2, but blue's attacking while yellow's
finally attacking yellow.
Yeah, and while yellow's moving out.
Blue hadn't done anything for the last 5 minutes or so after it withdrew from red, but it was just gathering army, and now it's finally going for yellow, while yellow has sent its army away to red, which is already beyond saving.
Yeah, and yellow's army is a bit smaller anyway. Yellow has a score lead for some reason, probably because his economy is stronger, but yeah he has a small army.
Blue doesn't have any siege. That's a bit
problem that's true.
Barbarian.
Oh, if yellow had a siege workshop, that would be great as well.
Yeah, that's true.
But
and Mangonel too would wreck these skirms and archers.
Yeah, that's true. So true. At least he has a tower, but yeah, he's still taking quite some damage because his army was gone. He's only starting to clean up now, so I guess blue is going to retreat outside of tower range in a second. Or not.
Okay, red is actually kind of recovering now, but now green's is gonna attack again, but basically from this point forward it's gonna be a 2v1 now for yellow, because red is...
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, it is kind of not completely... yeah, now it's actually the villagers are working again and not just running a circus around the GC, so it's better than it was a few minutes ago, but it's still gonna take a lot of effort to recover here, and if green just keeps attacking, then...
Yeah, and this forward tower by blue in Promi's town.
Yeah, that was just... It disrupted the whole town center for so long, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was actually right when blue withdrew its army from red. That was when I saw the villager going forward to build that tower.
Yeah. Oh man. Let's see. I mean, yeah, red is definitely dead, but if he can at least occupy green for some time, well, it still won't be as good as necessary, but...
Yellow is still sending units over to red. It could really try to win the fight versus blue.
Yeah. Definitely.
Somehow turn it into a 1v1 while the other players still stalled.
Yeah. Would be better if it worked, but yeah, now blue has siege as well, while yellow doesn't.
Okay.
On the other hand, yeah, no, wait, why does yellow have such a small army? I think he invested way too much into his economy here. He does have a strong economy, it looks like, but yeah, he didn't build a siege workshop. This is definitely... oh, he has one actually, and he has a battering ram. But yeah, he should have trained some mangonels first to be safe here.
He does have a mangonel, but only one.
And the forward tower is finally gone in Redstone.
Yay!
But that won't do much for him anymore.
I'm surprised green hasn't been able to finish red off, to be honest.
Yeah.
It somehow keeps going back and forth, not really attacking the town. It could easily have destroyed it by now.
Yeah, even with his 3 town centers and using the resources for farms, like he has such a huge army, he could just go for it. But yeah, that's something I noticed.
Too.
Yeah, that's something I noticed in Barbarian as well. When AIs, or when opponents are really pretty much dead, Barbarian takes quite some time to finish him off. It's odd. Not in a 1 versus 1 necessarily, but in team games for some reason. So yellow advanced to the castle edge, and now you're going to see the infamous no plate barring elite cataphracts.
Does it have any castles yet?
It just completed.
Building two at the same time.
Yeah, I completed
Okay.
the first one, building second one now. I recently improved the priority for the second, just the second castle, I think, that it gets it up earlier if it wants to train unique units.
It doesn't even have scale boarding yet.
It's
Come on, Promi.
that's weird. There's code for it, but this should mean that he just didn't have enough food. Probably training too many pikes and pikes all the time here because he just added them.
They also have the armor upgrades for the pikes.
Yeah.
But he had a lot of them, so that's... Researching elite cataphracts! before even scale body.
Yeah.
This is what Promi does, right here.
Yeah, no one is able to see it.
Starts training cataphracts too. Look at that
Okay,
cataphract.
no, no upgrades.
Oh my fucking god,
Okay.
this is so Promi.
And he's attacking already. Yeah, this is oh no,
This
he's not
is
attacking.
This is what
That's
I've,
good.
This is what I've warned you about. And this is
Yeah.
Byzantine Promi.
But yeah, that's what I mean. Look at Red. He's like, of course you will die once green attacks, but why doesn't green attack? Like, it's
Yeah.
really
It's been like this for at least 10 minutes now. Green's
Yeah.
just not attacking. It's going back and forth, but not even reaching Red's base.
yeah. Now he's finally attacking with halberdiers and scorpions.
Is he just gonna fall back again?
Like as if he needed these upgrades to kill Red. It's very weird. And yeah, actually
Hey, guess
yellow
what? Guess
has a
what?
nice score lead.
Yellow is researching ring archer armor instead of just going for the fucking cavalry armor.
Yeah, at least he has scale barding. No.
Yeah, it got that after it got already finished elite cataphract.
He lost 3 cataphracts in the night or something to his own mangonels, attacking a mining camp.
Okay.
That is not good. Yeah.
Oh my god, look at green. Now it's just set back for so long. Now it's finally fully upgraded imp, has a 200 army. Look at how many scorpions there are.
Yeah, such a huge Imperial Age
And
army
now,
here.
now green is going over to yellow, and now yellow's gonna get crushed.
Yeah,
later
that's
on.
going to be the end of Promi here soon. Even though yellow played okay. If he just helped in the Fuel Age, it would have been Promi would have had a good shot actually if Red was able to reach the castle edge protected.
Maybe.
But I'm not saying Promi would have won, but there would have been a good chance for something surprising to happen at least. And yeah, yellow is struggling to keep everything up here. There are siege rams, Celtic siege rams with 405 HP attacking yellow's castles.
Oh, yep, here we go.
Yeah, first one is down. Like, Promi does have Onagers, but they're not able to kill all of these siege rams in time so
Yeah,
far.
I mean the fight between yellow and blue was pretty even, to be honest.
Yeah.
But as soon as green enters the equation, it's
Yeah.
over.
Yeah, at least he kept the second castle up, but that's not going to be of any use. And yeah, Red's town is just abandoned. He even still has 2 town centers, but there's no one there. Like, it's a ghost town.
Yep.
And yeah, again, Barbarian is quite slow in attacking here. It's 2 versus 1, but blue's...
Red had some villagers in yellow's town actually.
Oh wow, right, I see him. Did they... Oh, I think they
I don't know what
wanted...
they're doing.
I think they want to build a town center there. I still see some builders going there. But they retask once they reach the location. Probably means the foundation was blocked somehow or something. Yeah, yellow's castles are all falling now to the trebuchets of green here. Will work for ice cream. Pro ram strats from yellow. Well, might have worked the same way that, well, for the Celts, of course, it works better. But yeah, it didn't work out, of course, especially because he was attacked by 2, but it still would have been close even just against blue there in the attack. Terminator. I lately noticed the HD AI is trying to wall a choke point. Did it really recognize the choke point, or how does it work? When does it wall? Yeah, sadly it can't. It can't purposely detect all wall choke points.
You can't detect choke points, especially not in HD.
Yeah.
Even in user patch you can't do it.
Well, maybe at some point, but
Yeah, maybe visit the next update, but
yeah. But right now there's definitely no way, and the HD AI currently only builds walls when it's trying to win with a Wonder or Relics. Actually on Baltic it might play some walls too, but only very rarely. And Green is finally finishing the job against Red here, who trains some villagers again. It's weird how Barbarian went back and forth, but I think he wants to make sure that Yellow doesn't hurt Blue here. And yeah, Yellow is still somewhat alive, which is quite surprising. But
Green isn't attacking anymore. It's just went back into Red's town.
Yeah.
Kill the town centers. And now going to Yellow again. But
yeah.
It's only a matter of time, to be honest. It's gonna go.
Exactly.
Yellow is gonna go down.
Blue also has Elite Cataphracts with Blade Sharding, which Promi still doesn't have.
Good job, Barbie.
Yeah, Promi has +2 armor on his knights. So yeah, he's just training Halberdiers and maybe even Skirmishers? Not just Halberdiers. But even against the Elite Cataphracts, they don't trade well. And this, I mean, especially against them. Yeah, some Arbalists, mostly Halberdiers, but he has nothing to support it.
The green siege is here too, so and
exactly. There's a GG just in time before I would ask.
Barbarian.
Yeah, what?
Wins the Davis Cup too.
Congratulations! What can I say? It was kind of expected, and Barbarian still showed why it's the best AI. It's just super solid, and
even if it has some problems, like we saw in that game with Green and not really fully committing to the attack versus Red and just sitting there with it being basically dead but not finished off, and Green just doing nothing for 10 minutes or so. That was kind of weird, and it definitely shows that even in Barbarian there's still room for improvement.
Yeah, definitely. The Max also told me, the creator of Barbarian of course, that he still has a long to-do list, which is pretty nice.
Which is only getting longer, not shorter.
Exactly, and
as any AI scripter will tell you.
Yeah, that's true. I recently restructured mine a bit and tried to work off some points, so it's a bit shorter now, but only temporary. And yeah, also there's going to be a new update of the user patch, so that's going to be exciting especially for AI scripters, but also for other people. And Barbarian will only grow stronger as a result of it, I'm sure of that.
Yeah, definitely. It's really just a matter that all scripters have to put in a lot of time again to just figure out what you can do with all the new commands. And
yeah, exactly.
It's gonna be kind of an arms race all again if everyone invests time in it.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. So just take a look at his stats here. Yeah.
Do you have the tournament table link for me?
Oh, I do have it. I will post the brackets.
Yeah, in the stream chat.
In the stream chat, exactly. I will also read these